our viewers, this is a bulletin of weekly run-up news. On Monday, the POM Baptist Christian Association opposed the LGBTQ community, expressing shock at the recent conclave in Dimapur. PBCA's Executive Secretary N. Tialemba POM bringing to focus on the uniqueness of tribal Christians, ordinances and their adherence to biblical teachings. He further clarified the traditional view of marriage as between one man and one woman, stating that LGBTQ values contradict both biblical principles and tribal customs. POM further underscored that tribal societies, including Nagas, have strict customs regarding marriage, and deviation from these norms leads to social ostracization. He underscored the importance of upholding biblical teachings within the church, asserting that the LGBTQ community's values are incompatible within these teachings. Meanwhile, 6 northeastern states, including Nagaland, along with Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, are set to receive a massive investment of Rs 41,000 crore for city gas projects, according to Union Oil Minister Hardeep Singh Puri. This investment aims to establish networks for retailing compressed natural gas (CNG) to vehicles and supplying piped cooking gas to households over the coming years. Puri announced this development at a ceremony where licenses were awarded to winners of the 12th City Gas Distribution (CGD) bidding round, which were granted to Bharat Petroleum Oil India Limited, Haryana City Gas GAIL India Limited, and Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, among others. On Tuesday, former Manipur Chief Minister and Congress legislator Okram Ibobi Singh urged for dialogue to resolve the crisis gripping the state since May 3, 2023. Speaking in the State Assembly during discussions on public matters on the final day of the budget session, Singh emphasized the necessity of creating a conducive environment for dialogue. He warned of prolonged crisis and urged for an end to armed confrontations, suggesting the involvement of both state and central forces. Singh proposed involving a third party in the dialogue process and called on the Chief Minister to seek the Prime Minister's intervention. Expressing frustration over the perceived lack of action by the centre, he urged for urgent resolution to prevent further loss of lives. In response, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh assured the government's commitment to maintaining peace and security, acknowledging challenges in security force deployment, but promising efforts to safeguard lives and properties. He called for constructive suggestions from all sections of society to restore peace and harmony in Manipur. On the sports front, the Northeast Olympic Association (NEOA) has been renamed as the Northeast Sports Association (NESA), while the Northeast Olympic Games will now be referred as the Northeast Games. This decision was made during a virtual meeting of presidents and secretaries from the state Olympic associations of the 8 Northeast states. The change comes following advisories from the Indian Olympic Association and the International Olympic Committee to refrain from using the term Olympic and its logo due to copyright and trademark protections. All materials related to the Northeast Games will now use the new names. The meeting was chaired by Abu Mehta, the working president of NESA and Secretary General of the Nagaland Olympic Association, with representatives from Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Sikkim in attendance, while Tripura was unable to participate. On Wednesday, the State Council of Educational Research and Training (SCERT) unveiled a new curriculum and syllabus for a one-year diploma in school counseling during a program at its office. SCERT Director Kevireleu Kehro emphasized the significance of the Diploma in School Counseling program, marking a milestone for educational initiatives in Nagaland and making SCERT the first body in India to offer such a diploma. Originally launched in 2018, the program evolved over time, with its duration extended to 1 year through a state cabinet approval in 2023. The objective is to equip teachers with the skills to become professionally trained school counselors, aiming for at least 1 male and 1 female counselor in every school in Nagaland. The training curriculum focuses on developing knowledge, skills, and attitudes, incorporating methodologies like role play and face-to-face interactions. Collaboration with professionals and subject experts helped to develop the syllabus, which includes indigenous counseling and integrated alternative therapies. The training with the new syllabus has commenced with an induction program marking its beginning. In continuation with its previous notification, All Students Conference (AKM) has asked all shops in Mokokchung district to remain closed on Sundays effective March 10, 2024 as published on Thursday. AKM Vice President Onenpong and General Secretary Satem Mongba has called the direction as integral to maintaining the sanctity and safeguard the sentiments of the people irrespective of faith, directed all businesses to adhere by the rule and practices of the land. Further, they warned of action against defaulters of this directive. International Women's Day on Friday, which was March 8, was celebrated in Nagaland's various districts, with Women Resource Development and Horticulture Minister Salhutuno Kruse leading the celebration at the Heritage Kohima with the theme Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress. During the event, she praised 5 state government agencies for collaborating on the event. She critically made mention of the untapped potential of women and the need to invest in their education, economic empowerment, health, and leadership. Kruse also commended the transformative impact of investing in women, calling for support and mentorship for aspiring women leaders. The program also honored women Padma Shri awardees for their outstanding contributions across various fields, recognizing their achievements and inspiring others. Kruse urged both men and women to invest in women for a more equitable society and sustainable future, emphasizing the importance of equal opportunities that celebrates women's achievements. In a shock move, weeks before the Lok Sabha polls, Election Commissioner Arun Goel's resignation has been accepted by the President on Saturday. The 3-member Election Commission of India, prior to his resignation, has had a seat vacancy of 1, and of the 3, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar remains. Goel's tenure was till 2027 and he was in line to replace Rajiv Kumar as the Chief Election Commissioner. Meanwhile, sources have mentioned of the Lok Sabha election dates expected anytime soon. Meanwhile, the central government will start the process of appointing other election commissioners. Goel is a 1985 batch IAS officer who had taken voluntary retirement on November 18, 2022 and was appointed election commissioner a day later. The hurried act of the news has further fallen on the radar of the Supreme Court, which asked the government what the tearing hurry was. The court said, Minister of Law picks up 4 names from the list of names shortlisted. The file was put up on November 18, moves the same day. Even PM recommends the name on the same day. We don't want any confrontation, but was this done in any haste? What's a tearing hurry? The court had asked. A petition against Goel's appointment was, however, dismissed by a 2-judge bench last year. The judges had noted that a constitution bench had examined the issue but had refused to cancel Goel's appointment. That is all until the next bulletin. This was NE8 powered by Nagaland Post.